Hi everyone, my name is Austin, and after going through the entire Star Wars prequel trilogy, I don't know about all of you, but I kind of need to do something a little lighter to take my mind off it and try to figure out what I'm going to do next. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to do next because I don't know what I'm going to do next, because if I told you what I'm going to do next, even though I don't know what I'm going to do next, it'd be very confusing and it would cause big old scheduling problems, and I can't speak. So, I'm going to unbox this thing. This is the Back to the Future 25th Anniversary Trilogy DVD set. This is not the modern version that was released for the 30th anniversary. I don't own that. Should I own that? Of course I should, because I'm a huge Back to the Future fan. So, without further ado, let's see what makes this thing tick.
Alright, so we have the front here. This is the box set. You got the logo, got the DeLorean, got a little sticker that says all 3 movies digitally restored, all new bonus features, at least for the time this was released. Got Robert Zemeckis and Steven Spielberg. Got Marty right there. You got Doc. 25th anniversary as it signifies, meaning this was probably released back in around 2010. Yeah, that feels like a long time ago. Here's a spine here. You got a portrait of Marty right there. Got the Future logo. 25th anniversary, DVD sign, Universal logo right there. On the other side, you basically have some of the similar things, only with Doc and the portrait right there. On the back, it has a little thing right there. I'll let you pause that so you can read it. And you basically have Marty on a hoverboard. You got the train pushing the DeLorean, and got Doc hanging from the clock. You got a little list of bonus features right there. You got a little text specs and ratings and stuff down here at the bottom, including this little thing right here there at the bottom, in the corner that says Universal, a division of NBC Universal. Yeah, this isn't like that Jurassic Park said where it had the 2012 version, but it was really the 2011 version just with a little slipcover over it. Yeah. Anyway, we take off the slipcover, watch it get undressed. Ooh, how kinky. And basically the same here. Same thing on this here. Same thing on the back. And if we open it up, you go with that. You got the first disc for first film right there. You got a list of all the extras and the bonus features on each disc, including ones for the first film. You can pause it if you wish to read it in spite of the whole glare. Part 2 right there. One for part 3. And also has a bonus disc that includes a lot more on here, including theatrical trailers and little things right there. Yeah. Open it up. You got more discs right there for your eyes only. And as you can see, they're all blue. Yeah. You take the first disc out, you basically have a recreation of the original poster art and a little thing there at the bottom. As you can tell, mine has a slight crack in it, but it's nothing too major. Hang on one second. We take this disc out. You got part 2's poster right there. And if we take out the disc for part 3 and the bonus disc, you got part 3's poster art right there. Yeah, very nice. Very nice interiors. I like it. Yeah, mine has a bit of a crack there, but hey, the display is fine, so that's all that matters. Yeah, and just put everything all back in there. Assuming I can try and do this without making a big old mess or damaging the disc or anything. That'd be great. Yeah, just put everything all go. All back in there. Close it up and put the slip cover back on this. Come on, baby. Don't fail me now, baby. Don't fail me, baby. There. Yeah. I believe that sticker was actually on the exterior and I simply left it there just for preservation purposes. But yeah, that's the box set right there.
Overall, it's a pretty decent box set. You get the films, you get a bonus disc with extras. It's a pretty decent box set. Do I recommend it? Not really all that much. Well, for the time it was good, but since 2015 with the 30th anniversary edition for the original film, they have since re-released it with an extra bonus disc that has even more extras, as well as the first bonus disc, as well as the 3 films. So there's that DVD set, not to mention the 30th anniversary edition Blu-ray set that came out. So your mileage may vary on whether you should pick this thing up or not. But if you're a Back to the Future fan and you absolutely have to have it, I say go for it, but only if it's at least $10. But yeah, so that's the unboxing for that. And so before I go, I think I'll leave you with my first, what I think of all 3 films in a brief overview. So let's get right on into it. What can I say about Back to the Future? It's a classic and one of my all-time favorite movies. It's a film that remains both timely and timeless, has stood the test of time compared to most films, and is still rewatchable to this very day. Michael J. Fox is fantastic as Marty McFly. Christopher Lloyd is perfect and unforgettable as Doc Brown. Leah Thompson is great as Lorraine Baines. Crispin Glover is great as George McFly. And Thomas F. Wilson remains pretty entertaining as Biff Tannen. The special effects hold up really, really well and are incredible. The score by Alan Silvestri is fantastic. And Huey Lewis and the News' hit song Power of Love remains definitely a very catchy part of the film. Without it, it probably would be very incomplete. Much like another film where Huey Lewis sued a certain person over a similar thing going on. But that's for an entirely different discussion in general. Overall, Back to the Future is a classic, and one you definitely have to see. And if you don't see it, and you don't like it, then you're a butthead. Back to the Future Part 2 is a fantastic film, and definitely a worthwhile follow-up to an already great classic movie. It's a film that expands upon the original, as well as gives us a different perspective of the original film's events, something I like quite a bit. Michael J. Fox is still pretty good as Marty McFly, Christopher Lloyd is still fantastic as Doc Brown, and Thomas F. Wilson is still stellar as Biff Tannen. The special effects are really good, Alan Silvestri's score is still pretty fantastic, and I like the whole idea of the future that, while it may not have been achieved in 2015, is still pretty interesting to look back on. Overall, it is fantastic. I'm still waiting on that hoverboard though. Isn't that right, boys? Yeah, that's what I thought. Back to the Future Part 3 is a fantastic conclusion to a fantastic film trilogy. It's a sci-fi western, and a rootin' tootin' good time at that. It's a film that gives Marty full development as a character, helping him to grow as a person and avoid a certain mistake alluded to in Part 2, and gives Doc full development by introducing a love interest, helping to give the Doctor some humanization as well as something to admire. Michael J. Fox is still charming as Marty McFly. Christopher Lloyd is still pretty fun as Doc Brown. Mary Steenburgen plays a very good role in the form of Clara Clayton, Doc's love interest, and Thomas F. Wilson makes for a fun villain in the form of Buford Mad Dog Tannen. The special effects are still pretty good, for the most part. The thrills are really, really fun. Alan Silvestri's score is overall top-notch, and ZZ Top's song Double Back is pretty darn good. Rest in peace, Dusty Hill. You're not going to be forgotten anytime soon. Overall, Back to the Future Part 3 is a fantastic film, and one that definitely brings this trilogy to a satisfying conclusion. And that is for damn sure. And with that, this has been our unboxing of the 25th anniversary edition of the Back to the Future trilogy. I hope you enjoyed it, found it entertaining, and thought it was nice that I did something completely different. And don't worry, I'll get to the whole movie reviewing thing soon enough. Just be patient, and trust me, I will have an idea popping in my head. When that happens, you'll know. So until then, I will catch you later. I'll see you next time.